Hey, Broncos country, are you ready to feel the impact? Picture this, a packed stadium, the crowd roaring, and a safety flying all over the field, blowing up runs, hunting down quarterbacks, and turning the game around with an interception that leaves everyone speechless. That guy is Talanoa Hufanga, the newest addition to the Denver Broncos family straight from the 49ers, bringing a fire that could turn our defense into a wrecking machine. Can you feel the energy? Because this guy is pure instinct, and today we're diving deep into what this signing means for our team. Let's go all in, family, because Broncos country is ready to dominate in 2025. Seriously, Broncos country, when was the last time you got chills watching our defense lock things down? Last year, our defense was a fortress, leading the league with 63 sacks and holding opponents to just 18.3 points per game. But if there was one thing that hurt us, it was the end of last season. Injuries rocked our defensive core, and games like that January 12th showdown against Buffalo showed that when opponents got past our defensive line, trouble was guaranteed. Time of possession against the Bills was the worst in over 41 years. Can you believe that? That's when Sean Payton and the coaching staff said, "We need more impact, more aggression, more leadership in the heart of the defense." And that's exactly what Talanoa Hufanga brings to the table. Hufanga isn't just any player. He's the safety who doesn't wait for the play to happen. He makes the play. A true guided missile, as they say, attacking runs and screen passes the moment they form. Before his injury, this guy was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate in 2022 with the 49ers, with 7 interceptions over 2 seasons and an opponent quarterback rating of just 76.6 when targeting him. You know what that means. He was a nightmare for opposing QBs. And now he's wearing orange and blue, ready to bring that hunter mentality to our secondary. But family, let's keep it real for a second. Hufanga's been through a tough road. In 2023, he tore his ACL in Week 10, ending his season. Last year he came back, but battled an ankle injury and then wrist ligament tears, limiting him to just 7 games in 2024. When he returned, he wasn't the same Hufanga. The numbers show it. Opposing QBs had a rating of 118.6 when throwing his way. That's high, but understandable. He was coming back from serious injuries. The good news: he passed the Broncos medical exams with flying colors, and our training and nutrition staff, who turned one of the most injury-plagued teams in the league into one of the healthiest, are confident they can bring Hufanga back to all-pro form. And there's more. Hufanga isn't coming alone. He's bringing along his best friend and former 49ers teammate, linebacker Dre Greenlaw, another beast who just signed with the Broncos to strengthen the middle of our defense. These two played together for 4 years, made it to a Super Bowl and 3 NFC conference championships. Imagine the chemistry they bring to our locker room. It's like they're brothers, and now they're part of our family, ready to confuse opponents with plays that range from coverage to quarterback pressure. Tell me, Broncos country, do you feel the potential here? 2 playoff-tested guys hungry to win, who know what it takes to play elite defense. That's pure gold. So, Broncos country, are you feeling the fire Hufanga is bringing to our team? If you're true Broncos family, don't waste time. Subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss a single play, analysis, or moment of what promises to be an epic season. Hit the bell, call your friends to join our fan base, and let's show the world that Broncos country is where the passion for football lives. Let's go on this journey together. Now let's talk tactics. Our defensive coordinator, Vance Joseph, is grinning from ear to ear. Why? Because Hufanga and Greenlaw give him the tools to dictate the pace of the game. Hufanga is that versatile safety who can drop into the box and blow up runs, cover from the nickel spot, or fly across the field to snatch a ball. He's not just reactive. He anticipates, leads, and communicates. In practice, he already showed it with an interception that got his teammates fired up. Our defensive end, DJ Jones, said, "You don't even need to watch highlights. Just watch play-by-play, and you see what he is." That's the word from someone who knows Hufanga is special. But family, Hufanga's arrival also shakes up our secondary depth. P.J. Locke, who held the fort last season despite playing hurt, will now be a luxury backup, and that's a big advantage. Locke had spinal fusion surgery in the off-season, which kept him out of some practices, but he's experienced and can step in anytime. Alongside him, we've got J.L. Skinner, who shined on special teams with 312 snaps last season, but hasn't broken out on defense yet. Devin Key, who's had ups and downs as a backup, and Keedron Smith, a practice squad guy also in the mix. Even DeLaren Turner-Yell coming back from a torn ACL, and veteran Sam Franklin Jr. are in the mix. Sean Payton's message was clear. Want to play backup safety? Earn it on special teams. The competition is heating up, and Hufanga is the guy leading the charge. Another exciting point is Hufanga's mindset. He grew up on a farm in Oregon, which is rare for a Polynesian player, and that upbringing gave him a work ethic that impresses everyone. His high school coach, Scott Sanders, said Hufanga has that "nobody's going to work harder than me" mentality. He was an All-American at USC, leading with 62 tackles and 4 interceptions in 2020, and brought that same energy to the 49ers, where he became an All-Pro in 2022. Now in Denver, he's hungry to prove the injuries are behind him and that he can be the next great safety in our franchise's history, alongside legends like Dennis Smith and Steve Atwater. Atwater even gave him the seal of approval, saying he loves Hufanga's aggressive style. He doesn't think about what could happen. He just goes and makes the tackle. But Broncos country, what do you think? Will Hufanga and Greenlaw turn our defense into the most feared unit in the NFL? Or are their injuries still a concern? The Broncos are betting big. Hufanga signed a 3-year deal worth up to $45 million with $20 million guaranteed. It's a risk, yes, but also a golden opportunity. If he gets back to his 2022 level, when QBs had a rating of only 60, one against him, our defense, which was once the best in the league in defensive EPA, could become an impenetrable fortress. Imagine Pat Surtain, too, locking down coverage, Hufanga and Brandon Jones flying all over the backfield, and Greenlaw shutting down the middle alongside Alex Singleton. That's a nightmare for opponents. And here's one more thing that gets us hyped. Hufanga's connection with Brandon Jones. They were coached by the same guy in college and already show insane chemistry in practice. Jones says it's like they've been childhood friends given how easily they read each other. That's crucial, family. A duo of safeties who communicate well and anticipate each other's moves can change games. They're multi-talented, covering, tackling, even blitzing. It's like having 2 conductors leading the defense, giving Vance Joseph freedom to craft schemes that'll leave opposing QBs lost. Look, family, I'll be honest, this Hufanga signing has me on edge, not because of the injuries, because I trust our staff to get him back on track, but because his potential is so huge, I keep imagining him intercepting a game-winning pass against the Chiefs and taking Mile High Stadium wild. Just thinking about it gives me chills. But what about you? Do you think Hufanga is the guy who'll take us back to the playoffs and beyond, or should we stay cautious? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what the fans are saying. We've reached the end, Broncos country, but this conversation is just getting started. What would you do with Hufanga in the defense? Take PJ. Lock out of the starting lineup for good? Bet everything on the Hufanga-Jones duo? Or worry about the injuries? Leave your comment below, because the Denver Broncos family wants to hear your voice. Don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your crew, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything going on with our team. Until the next video, let's go, Broncos country!